Hey y'all, today we're going to make chicken and dumplings, and it's a simple recipe, but it's very good. It's how me and my family like our chicken and dumplings, so I'm going to share it with you. I have my water. I'm going to go ahead and put you down so you can see what I'm doing. I have my water almost at a boil. This is pretty big pot, and I have it a little over half full. The more water that if you're going to have a lot of dumplings, you need a lot of water, because when you put your dumplings in and cover it, the dumplings will absorb the water, and so you need to have, some water in there so you'll have some broth. But anyway, I would say that this is a gallon size, well, maybe 6 quarts size pot, and I probably have a gallon of water. Excuse me. This is poultry seasoning, and I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning in. Also, it's come to a boil now. Also, I'm going to put just maybe a little over a teaspoon of salt and about half a teaspoon of pepper. That's just how we like it, but you put the amount of seasonings that you like. Then, this is 4 chicken thighs. I like white meat better, except when I'm making chicken and dumplings, because white meat really does not flavor the water or your dumplings. You really need the dark meat and the skin on, which will be taken off later. But put that in your water. And we'll be later taking the meat off the bones and the skin off. Then I have just a bunch of celery and carrots, which I really love celery and carrots, excuse me, in my chicken and dumplings. As you can tell, I have a lot, especially of carrots. So I'm getting all that put in. And this just all cooks together until your meat's good and tender. And when your meat's tender, your celery and your carrots should be done. So for now, I'll just bring this to a boil and let it be cooking. Sorry about that. And I use the little top leafy parts of the celery, and that's a lot of what you saw was that. But for now, like I said, I'll cover this and I'll get it simmering. And when the chicken is done and the vegetables are tender, I'll come back and I'll finish up. So I'll see you in a little bit. We're back and the chicken's done, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you down so you can see. I have taken the meat off of 3 of the pieces, and I left it on one piece just so you can see me shred it. And the outer skin just came off real easy. And I don't shred this up very small. Kaylin, wait, honey. Kaylin had a real good first day at school. For those of you that know that she went to school today, or daycare today, for her first time. So the meat just falls off the bone like that. And like I say, I don't shred it up very much. And if you get or see a little piece you don't think looks too good, just pull it away. And so the chicken is ready to go back in the pot. So here is the stock and the vegetables still boiling, and I put the chicken back in. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid back on that while I make the dumplings. Or I forgot one thing. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. And this is a half a stick of butter. You could use margarine, but butter is more rich. And just put that in your broth with your chicken and vegetables in it, and let that be melting.
I won't taste the butter right.
And so now I'm going to bring it over here, and we're going to make the dumplings. This white bowl is kind of going to be hard for you to see, but this is just self-rising flour. And as most of you know, I don't measure a whole lot. I'm going to make a lot of dumplings because we really love dumplings.
And chicken.
And chicken. And this is Kaylin. Would you like to say hello, Kaylin?
Hello.
Wait a minute. Let me get the camera on you. Okay, say hey.
Hey.
Say I had my first day of preschool today.
Preschool.
Okay, wave at him. Tell him bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So I have about 2 cups of flour. And I'm just, honey, you have to wait. You have to wait. And I just kind of make a little tunnel in there. And I pour some water and mix it up. And I'll continue pouring water until I have a kind of a stiff dough. These are the only 2 ingredients that I will use for my dumplings. It's just the flour and the water.
And the chicken.
So, and you want to have a little flour on your dough because you want that to thicken up your broth. And that's what really makes good dumplings, is to have a thick broth, I think. So now my hands are clean, and I'm gonna kind of get this all together. And see, it's not sticky. It's got a little flour on it, which will thicken our broth. You can take this and roll it out on a flat surface and cut it in pieces, or you can pinch it off, which that's what I'm going to do today because it's just quicker. And I'm going to turn you back around to the pot. It's just starting to come back to a boil where I added the chicken. But take a pinch about like this and just kind of flatten it when you take it and drop it in. And just keep doing that. Take a pinch, flatten it, and drop it. And I'm just going to keep doing that. And if you get your pot like full of dumplings and you don't have any more room for dumplings, just shove some over and put more in. And so what you want to do is when you get all your dumplings in, you want to have it on a low boil, a low simmer. Let it cook covered 5 minutes, and then cut your burner off. Leave your pot still on the burner, but just cut your burner off and let it sit for 15 minutes. And after your 15 minutes are up, your dumplings will be ready and you'll be ready to eat. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish up these dumplings, getting them in, and I'm going to do the process I just told you. And when that time is up, I'll come back and dish up a bowl for you. So I will see you shortly. Okay, our chicken and dumplings is done, and I will show you what it looks like. And have a bowl here, and I will get some. The dumplings hold together real well, and they're very dense. So this is my husband's bowl. He's not feeling too good tonight, so he didn't want a whole lot. So this is what I'm going to give him. But I hope that you can see that. I'll put a little salt and pepper on it probably, and that's all you'll need. So that's how I make my chicken and dumplings, and I hope that you learned something from my video, and I hope that you try the recipe and that you enjoy it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening and even a better tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.